Hi guys, Tony Hayes here, and yet another preview video for Video Synd Alpha, and because we've added something really special into the software over the last 24 hours, and I want to give you a demonstration of it and also just enhance what we've already put in here, and just to remind you what we've got in here so that you want to get a hold of this as soon as I release it. What we're going to do is we're going to release 100 copies. Initially, it'll be sometime in the next sort of 3 or 4 days from recording this video, and then we're closing it. I don't care if we sold 2 copies after 72 hours, or after 100 sales, it closes. Okay, there's absolutely no way around that. I'm sticking to my guns on this one. If we sell 100 copies in the first hour, I'm closing it. It's as simple as that. If we sell only 2 copies by the end of 72 hours, I'm closing it. So whatever comes first, 100 sales or 72 hours, we close it until launch, and then you're going to have to wait until around about the 5th of May before we will do the launch. But my guess is we're going to extend that a little bit further to the end of May, because I've got some things that I'm still adding in here as well. I'm making this the very best, the ultimate video syndication tool that has ever been created. Okay, so far what you've seen in previous videos and some of the tutorial videos that I've kind of leaked out is that we're able to do one-click account creation for video sharing sites. Okay, you're able to see here that we're working with 4 video sharing sites. We're going to increase this before we release it. All of these are pretty good sites. We want to get, it's not necessarily the number of sites, it's how many accounts we can create. Okay, that's really the most important thing in here. When we come up here to the Video Synd Alpha tab, you can see here this is where the main profiles go. We've got hundreds of accounts just by using the one-click bulk account creator. I can go here and I can make that 777, for example, profiles, and it will just keep running and creating these profiles. Every single one of these profiles has 4 video sharing site accounts in here. As I said, I want to increase this. Ideally, we want to have about 5, 6 in here, and we will maybe add 1 or 2 every single month or something like that. I just don't want to make the focus on how many sharing sites. It's not about the number of sharing sites, it's about the successful posts on established authority video sharing sites. Okay, that's what we're interested in doing here right now. What have we added? If we come into Video Synd Alpha section up here, remember in the options section before that when we upload videos we had options to automatically index and automatically ping the successful URLs that was posted. Okay, so we've changed this section here. This is where all the magic is happening. Okay, you won't believe it. By the end of this, it looks very simple. By the end of this, your mouth will be open, your head will be shaking. Okay, here we have the options that we had before. Ping the URLs after uploading, index the URLs after uploading. Don't forget we're working with third-party indexers, and we'll be adding in there the crazy indexer. We've got, I think, Linklicious, indexification, some other ones as well. Let me just go over here and see. Instant link indexer, 1 hour indexing, indexification. We will add more. We're going to add crazy index and 1 more, I think, in here. Okay, so that's good because it means you don't have to remember. With the old Commander tools, we had these indexes and pingers over here, and we had to go manually and collect those URLs. Okay, we don't need to do that anymore. Not with this one, not with this tool. It will happen automatically. So as soon as these are, a campaign is run, it will do the pinging and indexing. So whatever your indexing services has got, some of them have got some really fantastic services. It's backlinking. Your backlinks to some of those services are really powerful. That will all be happening automatically in the background. Okay, we've got the scheduler here as usual. We're keeping that in there. If this is good if you're doing things like launch tracking, or if you've got a press release coming out, you want to release this at the same time. Multiple reasons why you might want to use a scheduler. Maybe you want to use a scheduler because you just want to run campaigns in advance. Okay, that option is here. You can do that within each project. Okay, you can manage your projects much more efficiently with the alpha tools. Right now, this options over here, this section here where it says auto spin videos before uploading, you have a choice. If you take this, what's going to happen in between your video being uploaded into another account, it will be spun. Okay, I keep this on. I'm going to keep this on all the time. That means that we can use, like we did the other day in the video I leaked out, we put 1 video to all of these sharing site accounts, to all these multi-channel accounts in here, multi-channels. This is one Google account with 13 multi-channels. Okay, we put one video into all of those. You can see the upload results over here. Okay, now the only reason we were able to do that, because it would get flagged for the same content if it wasn't auto spinning the video. Okay, regardless of what it says for the title and description, it's the video size that needs to be spun. Otherwise, YouTube, especially within a multi-channel account where you're trying to put the same video on different channels in the same Google account, they would flag you immediately and tell you that you are using the same video as duplicate content, and they wouldn't let you. They would just cancel or delete that particular video. This is how we do it. So we change the bite size, we change the actual size of the video, we increase it just ever so slightly, but it is a completely different video. And if you do your spinning and things properly, in your video section here, you can spin your title, you can spin your description, you can spin your tags. Okay, then you're able to do that. Okay, you'll be able to get a brand new video that looks different in every way. You'll have a different title, different description, different keyword. And don't forget, you can just simply type something in here for the title, simply type something in here for the description, or grab a description or an e-sign article or a press release or anything and put it in here. And basically you can click on here and auto spin the text, and that will work if you are using, let me come back into this settings over here. If you're using spinners like Spin Rewriter, the Best Spinner, or Word AI. Okay, Word AI, you can choose a uniqueness. Best Spinner works really well. Spin Rewriter is the one I use. I like Word AI. I actually do really like this. If you're using Turing Pan, you can get some fantastic spinning done there. Really good human quality. But Spin Rewriter is what I'm using right now, but it's just I bought it at the time it was launching, and we got it for a year, so we're using it. Anyway, so once you can have all that automated as far as the spinning is concerned, and you can have completely different videos just by using those spinners, or actually putting some spin syntax in there. Okay, now this is what we've added in the last 24 hours. Long tail Synd keywords. If you're familiar with Local Traffic Commander WordPress plugin, that was my very first software release, I think, about 2.5 years ago. And basically what we did there is we took the 3 keyword elements for commercial intent keywords. Okay, for buyer keywords, they've always got, if you can put these 3 elements into a keyword phrase, then what you will have is a headline or a title that is commercial intent. Okay, it just is 100% guaranteed. Okay, let me show you how it works over here. This is one I did from when we released the old Web 2.0 Commander. The old one is still there. What we did then is we took this combination of keywords, and what we can do with it is we can create thousands of posts with all the variations of these. For example, in here, the modifiers, I've got 90 different modifiers in here. What is a modifier? Words like 24-hour, aesthetic, affordable, American, award-winning, best, biological, Brazilian. We just grabbed these from the Google keywords, searching for dentist. I did this as an example in a separate video. I think that must be on my blog somewhere, that video. If you ever want to watch it, just go and find about Web 2.0 Commando, you will find it in there. So what we're doing here is we're getting these modifiers, we're getting our keywords, and we're getting the end modifier or location or product or brand name. Okay, when we combine these three elements, if I've got 90 modifiers and I've got 101 main keywords like dentist, dentistry, dental care, dental surgery, dentist center, all that kind of thing. And the modifier location, you can see in here, I've got London, North London, Central London, East End, London, West End, London, etc., etc. Okay, if I've got 90 times 101 times 317, you can see that it's almost 3 million combinations. Far too many. We don't need that many, but that's how many different titles you would have if you did that. And examples of that would be, for example, 24-hour dentist, North London, aesthetic dentistry, Central London, American dental care, West End, London. Some of these might not fit. It's up to you. You can put whatever word you want in here. What I did, basically, I went through the Google keyword tool, and I took every modifier I could find. I took every main keyword I could find, and I took every modifier that I could find. I got on Wikipedia, I think, for London. Okay, so that was just the location here. And basically I just made combinations. So let's jump back over to the software so that I can show you this in a way that it makes perfect sense. You can see down here, we got this tab called Long Tail Alpha. Okay, you can see in here we can create a new project anytime. You just give it a number, give it a name or whatever. So I'm going to cancel it actually. I've already got one set up here. Okay, and you can save these as well, which is really good. You can save these campaigns, you can save these projects into a folder in your desktop as well and pull them back in anytime you like. Okay, it's always good to save them because sometimes we've had in the past when we've done an update, we lost the info that was inside the software. So I think actually I need to remind my coder to auto save stuff so that we can not lose stuff like that. But always good to save it anyway. Be careful with the work that you have created. Right now here, what I tend to do, what I advise you to do as well, is to think more focused rather than the massive amounts of numbers for the different variations that you can get. Instead of running into thousands of posts, focus on hundreds of posts, but highly targeted posts. For example, we start with the keyword, okay, the seed keyword. If we're going after cosmetic dentistry, if we're going after things like teeth whitening, so we've got cosmetic teeth surgery, cosmetic dentist, and teeth whitening dentist. Those kind of keywords is really, really focused on that one area. Okay, if you stick to that one area, normally to get maybe 5 or 6, it's enough. It's really, really, really enough. Okay, for your location, doesn't have to be just location in here, it can be anything you want in here. Okay, we put location, it can be a product name, it can be a brand name, it can be anything you want. Be creative with it. If you're doing affiliate marketing, put the product creator's name in here. Okay, put the marketing brand name in here. If it's, you know, Nike, or if it's, you know, even if it's a JVZoo launch, you could put in here the name of the product and the product vendor. Okay, put in here Tony Hayes, Anthony Hayes. You can put in here whoever it might be that is coming out with the product. Okay, it will work perfectly well. Okay, so if you've got the product name and you've got the name of the product vendor, and then you can put in words for modifiers. You can put in bonus, reviews, all that kind of, you know, sort of evergreen kind of keywords that you keep seeing again and again with all these product launches. You can do it exactly the same kind of way. Okay. So if you keep this really, really highly targeted, what you're going to find here is we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We've got 1, 2, 3 here. That's 15 times 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And 15 times 5. Let's grab the calculator because I'm not that clever right now on my feet. 15 times 5 equals 75. Okay, that's 75 posts. It's enough. Okay, what we will do is we will build in to reverse this as well. So at the moment you would get sort of titles like this: emergency, cosmetic dentist, London. You can see why that's commercial intent, can't you? Okay, 24-hour cosmetic dentist, or teeth whitening dentist, or cosmetic teeth surgery, London. Some of it will make sense, some of it might be a little bit of a stretch. It's really up to you. You control this. Okay, you control this, nobody else. I can't do that for you. I'm showing you how it works, but you need to use your own common sense to make it work properly. Okay, what we can do is we can click in here and see the preview, and you get some ideas. Best cosmetic teeth surgery, Harley Street. Award-winning cosmetic dentist, Central London. These are just previews of what combinations could possibly be here. There'll be 75 of these. Now what we will do is we will do a reverse location. So instead of emergency cosmetic dentist, London, we will also have, we will put the location at the beginning. Okay, so we would have London, emergency cosmetic dentist. It still makes grammatical sense by moving the location to the beginning. Okay, or having the location at the end. It's the only way that we can do it. So we can do a reverse as well. So that 75 would then become 150. Okay, you see how that makes sense? So we can get 150 posts. Now what we're going to do with those posts? Simple. We create a video, okay, around that particular topic. One video. Community video Synd alpha. You choose this option here to use long tail Synd keywords. Okay, you need to make sure that you have a profile here that has enough accounts that will be able to deal with 150 posts, if that's the way you're doing it. You have to calculate your posts. You have to calculate. Okay, I might even build it in. It will give you a warning sign if it can't take it. Okay, you have to calculate how many posts you times your modifier by your keyword by your location. Okay, and whatever that comes to is the number. You need a minimum number of those accounts inside your account, your project. Okay, so then what I can do, so I can choose this one, for example. I've got 337, or I can even choose this one. I've got 190. Okay, I can click here and it's going to ask me which campaign I want to work from, which project inside long tail Synd keywords I want to work with. So I'll verify and save that one. I simply call that one number one. Okay, if I come back over here, you can see I called it number one. If I add a new project in here, I can call this one number two. Okay, call it whatever you want. Call it according to your campaigns, what offers you're promoting, whatever. I'm just doing for demo purposes. Okay, so you can see why that becomes really powerful. Now watch this. Social bookmarking. Click yeah, that will automate the social bookmarking. Again, you need to make sure that you have got enough social bookmarks accounts created. Okay, you need to make sure you've got enough social bookmark accounts created, and when you go to add a project, you add it in here. Okay, and you can give the project a name in here. Okay, and you can choose how many accounts you want to use. Okay, so it makes it really easy to manage. Okay, so when you choose to social bookmark after uploading, this will happen automatically. But what's going to happen here? You get the option to use the long tail Synd keywords again. It means it starts again using these long tails. Okay, oh, I've got nothing in this one. It's using these long tails again. Okay, it means that your bookmarks will have a different variation of this bookmarking the original video that you've got. Okay, so you're going to get a double whammy here of the long tail combinations. You see what I mean? So you might have your video might be called for example, let's do a different one, it's easier here. Your video might be called Award-Winning Teeth Whitening Dentist London, and you might have a bookmark linking to it that has Emergency Cosmetic Dentist Central London as its title. Okay, right now also in the description of this you will have another one of these. Okay, so you might have Affordable Cosmetic Teeth Surgery London in the description of the bookmark. So then we're making it a triple whammy there. Do you see what I mean? This is getting really powerful. You can see that nobody else can actually, they don't really have the resources to go after all of these different kinds of keywords. Okay, just no way they can do that. There's absolutely no way that they can do that unless they have a tool like this. Okay, when it's coming to the video sharing sites, we already know they've got authority. You can be doing this with one high quality video. Make sure that you've got the auto spin videos before uploading, and you've got all that syndication happening. You've got all that long tail happening in the title, in the bookmark headline as well, the bookmark title, and in the bookmark description. You've got 3 different areas with 3 different combinations of those long tail keywords. You can be ranking for multiple keywords. You could be dominating page 1 with this kind of stuff for a particular keyword, because nobody else is basically trying to rank for some of these. They just don't have the resources to go after that many keyword phrases. I'm just giving it to you in the plate, how you can go and do that. So you can go and create hundreds or thousands of these, but I suggest keep it to hundreds, keep it to around about 1 to 200, and really focus in, really focus in, and you can dominate markets, guys. You can dominate niches with this. Okay, with videos. Okay, that's just really powerful, incredible stuff. So we can choose the long tail Synd keywords. You choose which project you want to use, you save it, and when you go to upload your video and you start posting your video, then it gets really powerful. Now, if you've done a campaign where you had your YouTube link rules around the same subject, when you come into Video Synd Alpha, you can simply import the successfully posted or uploaded video URLs in here. You can see the successful URLs from YouTube, from our YouTube link wheel. There's about 13 spokes in this link wheel, I think. Okay, come over here, click here to import from YouTube. It's going to pull in those URLs, perfectly spin syntax format. Okay, perfect spin syntax format in here, so you don't even have to think about that. So that when you are uploading your videos to this 190 sites that are going to be using this long tail syndication, it's linking to your YouTube link rules. And for this you would have like 19 spoke link rules for each one of these YouTube videos that's already up there, and all of those are in a link wheel, and all of those have a link to a landing page. Okay, Cool stuff. Very, very cool stuff. So it's kind of exciting, yeah. And we ain't finished yet. We've got more to add. So I want to get another couple of sites in the sharing sites area here. Once I've got that done, I'm going to release it. 100 people only. The price is going to be $197 for lifetime. Okay, when we release this, it's $197 for lifetime for 100 people only. Okay, for 100 people only. When we get once we have sold 100 copies, or after 72 hours, whichever comes first, we are closing it. Nobody is getting in. I don't care who you are. I don't care if you're begging, kicking, screaming. I cannot let you in. I have to keep the integrity of the offer because it affects other people and my reputation as well. We will open again in a product launch. It will be a heavyweight product launch. We will have a lot of affiliates emailing this particular product, and it will have some fantastic bonuses, I'm sure. What we will do then is we will have a front end version. We will have a couple of OTO versions to be able to get the full version of this. Okay, so it will be, by the time you go through the funnel there, a lot more expensive, because we're going to be charging 197 a year for the OTO, just for the OTO. That doesn't include the front end. The front end will just be the Video Synd Alpha without these options. Okay, we will keep the scheduler there, and they can buy one computer or two computer license for $27 or $37 just for the Video Synd Alpha tab here and the settings, that kind of thing. Okay, I might include the indexing and pinger, but it won't be the auto indexing, auto pinging, and they will have the account creator as well. Okay, so they will have a great deal, and that's basically priced to get as many people in as possible. Now, in the last two launches, we sold 2,000 of the YouTube Live Commando, and we sold over 2,500 of the IFTTT Backlink Commando from the front end only. Okay, the front end offers only. Then we sold, thousands of the upsells, the OTO versions as well. I expect that we will do something very similar with the front end here, and that price of the OTO is going to keep jumping up then, because we're going to have a dime sale in there. So it's going to get far more expensive than 197. But to be honest, guys, I actually think this is a $500 minimum software. It's just a fantastic tool. It's really powerful. Nobody else has got anything like this in the market. This is something extremely powerful, extremely unique. Nobody else could even think this kind of stuff, because we're in the trenches doing this kind of stuff every single day. We've got YouTube link rules. I don't know who else is teaching it, but we've even got things in there that is unique. That nobody else will be doing. The first commenting, you can do silos via commenting, for goodness sake, automated. We can link wheels with sharing site link wheels. Now we can do the long tail syndication as well. It's just getting more and more powerful. We've got fan page ranking systems. We've got PBM backlinking systems. So you can basically backlink your PBMs with video sharing site links and stuff like that. Important stuff. Very cool stuff. And it's just video syndication taken to a whole new level, and we still ain't finished yet. What we're going to be adding next is we're going to be building like a private blog network of expired domains with video sharing sites on it. Okay, we're going to be building our own video sharing sites, and these will be using expired domains, edge domains, combinations of maybe fresh domains with 301 redirects from edge domains and things like that. And I've got Todd Spears helping me to build that one out. And so they will all be on Class C hosting. That will have to be an upgrade because of the expenses and other partners involved in that particular one, but we will keep it affordable, and we'll make it something extremely unique, and you will have to have the full version to qualify to use that as well. So that will limit the amount of people to be able to use it, but that's going to be something really special, because we can keep building these sharing sites up over time. There's no limit to what we can do there. We can start with 50 or 40, and by the end of 3 months we might have 120 or 150, and we can just keep adding to it all the time. The difference with this kind of strategy using a video sharing site is that sharing sites are predominantly getting a lot of videos time and time again. It's not unusual to see the same video on YouTube and see it on Vimeo and see it on Dailymotion. It really doesn't look odd at all. Okay, and don't forget that we're spinning the video size even then when it's getting uploaded, and we will control that whole network too. Okay, we've even got our own email server now. We don't have the distractions that we had with Hotmail anymore. We've got our own email server that makes the account creator really super fast. and we can verify 100% now. Okay, we don't have those issues that we had with Hotmail and Yahoo and stuff like that before. Fantastic tool. It's been rebuilt from ground up from all the previous coding that we had, and it's really super fast. I mean, look, you're moving between these tags. It's really super fast. It's really powerful. It feels quality. It feels like a Mercedes-Benz. It feels like a BMW. It feels quality class, and it really, really is. Okay, so make sure you can jump on this when it's released, guys. Make sure you can, because this is one of the best tools around for SEO, and we're going to keep making it better. See you soon.